I'm in New Zealand. I'm sitting at the waterfront in Wellington. I think most of you probably know that I'm here by now. I suppose you saw my last video, but I thought I should just elucidate a little bit. A lot of people are asking questions and I thought I would put you all out of your misery and let you know what the fuck's been going on, where I've been, why I haven't posted anything for like 2 weeks or however long it's been. I don't know, maybe longer. Long story short, as you know, Matthias and I broke up in November, but the truth is that the relationship had like pretty much fallen apart like months before that. There are reasons for that, but like, yeah, I don't feel like any good is going to come from talking about that at this stage, so whatever. Basically the whole experience kind of left me traumatized, as kind of embarrassing as it is to say. But like from about Christmas onwards, like through January, it was really one of the darkest periods of my life, and I truly mean that. I'd said in a video a couple of months ago that like I admitted that I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure I've had a mental breakdown. But at that stage, like I hadn't had it and was recovering from it. It was like still happening and was just getting worse. I couldn't get through a day without taking benzos and was just doing everything I could to try and like sort myself out. One of the things I thought would be a really sensible thing to do would be to surround myself with really familiar stuff, and rather than just being alone, to be around like friends and family, tra-la-la-la-la. Anyway, so that's probably not what you want to hear all about, so let me get on to the interesting stuff. What you want to know all about is Mr. Owl, probably. As you may or may not know, like the entire time I've been away, like we've remained friends and sort of like communicated, but like not very often. Just like a bit of friendly chit-chat back and forth and stuff. I never wanted to lose him, really. Like, as you probably know, the main reason we had to split up was because I wanted to move to Europe and he really didn't. And I was not fond of the idea of long-distance relationships, and our dreams were just too different, and I thought it's just never going to work out. And that was the hardest decision I have ever made. But like, I've stayed, like I said, I've stayed in contact with him, and anyway, and during that time he had a girlfriend, and I, you know, met Matthias and tra-la-la-la-la, so we had these sort of separate lives but stayed in touch. Anyway, so not long after Matthias and I split up, he and his girlfriend split up. So yeah, at about Christmas time, like, we started talking again properly, and like having proper conversations. And he was like, well, you're single, I'm single, wanna give it another go? And I was like, oh yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, and a lot of people are like, you know, you shouldn't go back to your ex, blah blah blah, oh, they're probably just staying friends. Well, the thing is, it's like, he's not like a normal ex. Like, I'm still friends with some of my exes, but I don't really miss being in relationships with them. You know, that was over, and you know, I no longer feel any kind of attraction or connection with them anymore, apart from maybe being kind of friendly. I can't deny the fact that the guy is my soulmate. He really is. I know it sounds cheesy, but like, I don't know. I always used to say that he was the other half of my soul. And like, I'd have missed him terribly, like just having him around. I have hugely missed him. Like I said, I was in another relationship, he was in another relationship, and I really thought he didn't love me anymore. But sometimes love doesn't always, you know, look like affection and kisses and cuddles. Sometimes it looks like letting someone go to achieve their dreams, whatever shape it takes. Love takes many shapes, and I think that's something I've learned in the last couple of years. Ah, birds, hello birds. So basically, like after Christmas time we got back in touch, and he'd been planning to come over and see me in the middle of the year because he's at university and like he's got holidays in sort of like June, July, so he's planning to come and visit me around about then. But I had better ideas. I thought, gosh, wouldn't it be just so romantic if I just turned up at his door? So I told nobody, and one of the reasons I couldn't post much was because I was planning for this trip, right? And I told nobody. Only my mum knew and a couple of my friends in Leipzig, but like I told nobody else. I didn't tell anyone in my family, I didn't tell any of my friends. As you've possibly seen, I did exactly that. I travelled across the planet to surprise Mr. L by turning up at his door. And it went pretty well. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of you are right in saying that the camera fell over because the moment was sort of meant to be just ours, and you know, it was a really special moment. I'm sad that I wasn't able to record it, especially, you know, even just for like my own ability to look back on it. But yeah, people are probably going to accuse me of being like a serial monogamist or a serial marrier or something. But whatever, I don't know. It's like I'm really not. I'm not one of those people that has to be in a relationship. I'm quite happy to be single for years. Like I'm cool with that. But somehow I've been in back-to-back relationships for like the last 7 years. Before I moved up to Wellington and before I met Mr. L, I was like, I had no interest in finding a boyfriend. I'd just broken up with one. I was like, nah, I just want some time to be single. I just want some time to be single. And you know, and then I met him, and when the perfect man comes along, you don't turn him away. So anyway, yeah, like I don't I'm not a serial monogamist. I'm not like I need to be in a relationship, I need to be married or whatever. I'm really not like that, even though it might seem that way. So as far as the mental health goes, I'm feeling infinitely better. I mean, not just because I'm back on my medication, as I probably should have been the entire time. Just being here, and it's summer here, as you can see, it's very relaxing. I've been just, you know, eating all the food that I miss, like pies and crumpets and all my favourite things, and catching up with all my friends. And I went down to Dunedin, where I was born, and there'll be a vlog of that soon, don't worry, to see my family. Like, I haven't seen my family for 5 years, so it was weird to go there, but it was also like amazing and really, really good for the spirit. So I feel like this was definitely the right idea, was to come here, see everybody, and just have a bit of a holiday. I wanted to get videos made so that I would have stuff to upload kind of consistently, but I just didn't get round to it. I ended up just being so busy with, oh shit, what's happened, with trying to get this trip together. Since I've been here, it's been kind of a whirlwind, and it's going by so quickly, and I've only got another 9 days here, and I'm just so sad it's going to be over. It's just gone so quickly. You know, I got cool stuff to do when I get back to Germany, but yeah, so basically what I've been doing is just, I'm here in New Zealand, I'm here in Wellington, I've spent a bit of time in Dunedin with my family. It was amazing to see everybody. I'm catching up with friends, I'm going to have a birthday party because it's my birthday in 2 days, Jesus. Everything's going really well, the balance of the universe is being restored. It's been a really fucking dark, shitty period for the last few months, really truly has been. And now I think the sun is coming out after a very long dark day. Things are definitely a lot better, so. And you know, that's good also in the sense that I won't be feeling like shit all the time, knock on wood, and I'll be able to actually, like, I feel more like I'm kind of returning to who I used to be before I got all miserable and full of anxiety. You know, and I feel like I'm actually going to be able to make better videos and funny videos again. Everything's coming up Millhouse. I don't think I've missed anything, have I? Are there any other questions that I haven't sort of covered? Yes, I'm in New Zealand. No, I'm not here to stay. That was a big question. I haven't moved back to New Zealand. I just came for just under a month for a visit. I'm just here for a visit. I'll be going back in not that much time, really. My cats are fine, my cats are looked after, so are the birds. Moon and Thanatos, the cats, are both at a cattery, which I guess you could also call a cat hotel. It's very nice. It's looked after by a vet, and it's on a farm, so they'll have nice views of sheep and geese and stuff while they're there, so they are perfectly safe and well looked after. But Jupiter and Juno, the two birds, are also with another vet. They're being looked after there, and yeah, everything's fine. I made sure everything was totally in order and that all that was looked after. Are Mr. L and I going to be an item again? Yes, it would appear so. I think in general, okay, so I think about like 99.9% of the response has been overwhelmingly positive. It's been like actually just really amazing to see everybody basically just shitting themselves with happiness when I've posted these pictures on Instagram and stuff. I think that the general consensus is that it's a good idea and everybody's happy about it. That's what's happening. Yeah, I don't know about, you know, people ask me, am I going to stay in Germany, am I going to move back here? I don't have any intentions of moving back here. I don't know if I will stay in Germany. I've only got a visa that lasts another couple of years. After that, I'm not sure if I will stay there any longer. I don't know if I'll come back here, probably not. I might go somewhere else. I have no idea. I don't really plan that far ahead. So I guess time will tell, won't it? Who knows? Hey ho. I feel like it's going to be a good year for everybody. I feel like for me, for you, this is going to be a good year. This is the year that stuff finally starts to fucking improve. I think so. I hope you think so too. Alright, I'm going to go somewhere and find something cool to drink. Apparently there's some weird sort of performance art happening around here somewhere. I don't know. It's really nice to just be near the sea. I haven't seen the sea for so long, and it's weird. When you grow up around the sea and then you don't see it for absolutely ages because you're landlocked. I don't know, it's like you're missing it and you can't really explain why you miss it. I'm going to try and squeeze as much interesting stuff and fun stuff into the time I have left here as possible and share that with you. Huge apologies for the absence. I really needed a bit of a holiday. Like I said, I wanted to have videos to upload, but I fucking didn't get round to it somehow. Plenty of stuff coming up, have no fear, all is well, and I hope all is well and wonderful with you. If you have not already done so, and you bloody well should, please subscribe to my channel, you know you want to. As always, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and I hope lots of happiness comes your way also. See you next time. Bye!